Used to like to take me out and show me off. Ugly guys like to do that. All my life I wanted to be a dancer and thought, have my own act. But no, they always turned me down. It was like one big world full of no. And Amos came along. Sweet, safe Amos, who never says no. Now look, I gotta tell you, and I hope this ain't too crude, but in the bed department, Amos was zero. I mean, he made love to me like he was fixing a carburetor or something.
I love you, honey, I love you.
Anyway, to make a long story short, I started fooling around. Then I started jazzing around, which is fooling around without dinner. This Flynn guy gets me off. And with all this publicity, I could still get into vaudeville. I could still have my own act. I could get me a world full, yes! My name on everybody's lips is Henri Roxy. The lady raking in the ships is Henri Roxy. I'm gonna be a celebrity that meets somebody everyone knows. They're gonna recognize my eyes, my hair, my teeth, my legs, my nose. From just some dumb mechanic's wife, I'm gonna be Roxy. Who says that murder's not art? And who, in case she doesn't have to say she started with the bang? Roxy Hart. I'm gonna get me some boys. I'm gonna get a whole bunch of boys.
They're gonna wait outside and you get to see Roxy.
Pick up those autographs outside. Good luck to you.
Roxy.
And I'm hearing another ear that goes all the way down to my waist.
Hearing, daring, everywhere ringling.
We're always in the best of taste. And I'm a star.
The audience loves her.
And I love the audience.
And the audience loves her for loving them.
And I love them for loving me.
And they just love each other.
That's because none of us got enough love in our childhood.
That's right.
That's showbiz, kid.
Oh yeah. She's giving up her humdrum life.
I'm gonna be
Roxy. She made a schedule and a star.
And so pretender or cry, I know, to see her name get filled below.
Roxy, Roxy,
Roxy, Rock Chicago! Fans riot at Roxy auction. Roxy's 90 rings is $200.
Now you know that I am not a jealous person, but every time I see that dumb blonde's name on the front page, it drives me nuts. You're right. Your name hasn't been on the front page. That Roxy girl's hot.
Say, Mama.
Well, I'd say that's using the old canoodle.
And now, Miss Velma Kelly, in an act of desperation.
My sister and I had an act we couldn't flop. My sister and I were headed straight for the top. My sister and I earned a foul weekend feast. But my sister is now unfortunately deceased. Well, I know it's sad, of course, but a fact is still a fact. And now all that remains is the remains of a perfect double act. Roxy, did you know you were exactly the same size as my sister? You fit into her wardrobe perfectly. Look, why don't I just show you some of the act, huh? Watch this. Now you have to imagine this was 2 people. It's 12 with 2 people. First eye. Then but I can't do it alone. Then I. Then, but I can't do it alone. She'd say, "What's your sister like?" I'd say, "Man, yuck, yuck, yuck." And she'd say, "Oh, the cat's meow." Then we'd wow the crowd again when she'd go. I go. We go. And those ding-dong daddies started to roar, whistle, stomp, standing on the floor, yelling, screaming, begging for more. And we'd say, "Okay, fellas, we're going home, but here's a few more parting shots." And this we did in perfect unison. There's nothing to it, but I simply cannot do it. What you think?
You know, they sure got some lousy floor shows in jails nowadays. I mean, there was a time you could go to jail and really get...
Listen, Roxy, I'll listen.
I don't want to hear it. You think you're fooling me? I don't need you. I don't need anyone. Have you read the papers lately? I'm a star. A big star. Single. Oh, but nothing personal, you understand? Nothing personal.
Nothing's ever personal.
One day, I went to school, and when I came home, they'd moved. If someone stood up in a crowd and raised his voice up way out loud and waved his arm and shook his leg, you'd notice it. If someone in the movie show screamed, "Fire in the second row! This whole place is a powder keg!" You'd notice it. And even without clucking like a hen, everyone gets noticed now and then. Unless, of course, that person should be invisible, inconsequential.
It's the kid's name I'm thinking about. What kid? Roxy's kid. You know when she's due? Early fall, September? Wait, that means you couldn't possibly be. But I want you to pass out those cigars anyway. I don't want you to give a hoot when people... When people what? Laugh.
Laugh? Why would they laugh?
Because they can count. Can you count? I have here a signed statement in which Roxy says you